Leaders are people who are willing and are ready to take insults from people. People will insult you, let's be honest. People say, look at you, and you chose to be the leader. We didn't even call you. You put yourself forward. Now we're asking you to do this. You are giving us attitude. People are going to say things to you. Are you humble enough? Welcome to Take the Mic with Felix. Today we're looking at self-leadership. Why? Because leadership has become very, very important and a topical issue pervading every area of human endeavor. Before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your comments and questions. John Maxwell, I think, is the one who said that everything rises and falls with leadership. Before we even look at self-leadership, let's go back to leadership itself. The role of leadership is so important. A lot of people think that it's a title. It's not a title. It's a function of what you do. I'm sure you've also heard the saying that leaders are readers. Somebody has said you must be willing to read every year 200 books. Now that's a lot. Well, all that person is saying indirectly is you must be able and willing to read voraciously. Voracious means you are not picky about what you read. Of course, it doesn't mean reading garbage. It means reading as much as you can, because it's from reading you pick up a lot of knowledge that will help you as a leader. I have talked about leadership itself in one of our earlier posts. You can go back to it. But for the sake of today's discussion, leadership is always difficult to define. That is simple. It's not because leadership itself is a difficult topic. The simple reason is because leadership is all over the place. People see it. People interact with leadership. And so everybody comes up with a definition of what they consider leadership. However, leadership can be seen not just as the ability to influence, but the ability to accept the responsibility of the group and to empower individuals to achieve a predefined personal or group goals. Like I said, John Maxwell has said that everything rises and falls with leadership. Now, this is a very profound leadership soundbite that is repeated for personal growth, for government, for organizations, even for your faith. Many consider this important only when they are leading people or organizations. But you know what? Self-leadership is your ability to lead yourself. How can you lead other people when you are not able to lead yourself? A person who has not mastered self-leadership cannot lead others successfully. It is a fact, because no one can give what he doesn't have. Somebody comes to you now and say, I would like to have a bucket of cake or ice cream. You don't have it, and so you can't give it. It's as simple as that. If you don't have leadership of self, you can't lead other people. As a matter of fact, success in life is dependent on your ability to lead yourself or to lead other people, but starting with yourself. Successful leadership, therefore, starts with self-leadership. Some scholars have argued that self-leadership is the highest form of leadership. The most critical element of leadership is the ability of any person to add value first to themselves and then to the people that they lead. Now, a psychologist by the name of Dario Nadi, who specializes in personality traits, and he's also a leadership author, identified some very key success skills. The first one, he says, is humility. How can you lead people if you are not humble? People are going to say things to you. Are you humble enough to take the insult? You have to make room to develop yourself to the point where you develop very huge shock absorbers. Shock absorbers that people will insult you, you will take it on the chin, you will move forward, and people will say, look at the way he's going. Is that not the guy that somebody just insulted? That is humility. The other thing he identified is personal development. Leaders cannot give their followers what they do not have. Therefore, it is very important that self-development becomes a critical aspect of what you do. And that's why at the beginning I told you about the person who said leaders who want to be successful must read 200 books a year. Why? Because as you're reading, what you're doing is you're training yourself. It's not until you get into a classroom and somebody is giving you notes and then the fear of failing an exam is making you read. No. You read because you want to develop yourself. Self-development. Now, reading has to be you're reading widely. Anything that you find that you can read that will add value to you, you don't let it go. And in the process, you are connecting yourself to a worthy mentor who can help improve your self-leadership ability as an emerging leader. You want to lead yourself effectively, you must connect with a mentor, but more importantly, connect with a team. Leadership is not something you do all by yourself. Yes, we are talking self-leadership because you lead yourself so that you can lead others. You are not leading yourself just for the sake of leading yourself only. You lead yourself for the purpose of leading others. And that's why I said earlier that leadership is not a title. Leadership is what you do. It's a collaborative spirit that will enable you not only add value to the people that you lead, but will eventually also lead you to add value to yourself in the process. You have to determine from the get-go what your goals are, and they have to be spelled out clearly. We're going to stop here. Please don't forget to share, like, and leave your comments and questions. Until we come your way again with Take the Mic with Felix, have a wonderful day.